What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning. So come by and say hello. Okay, well, let's talk about DEC, because this is quite a bit of a pump for something that should be considered a stablecoin. But I think we all knew that DEC wasn't stable where it was. At least that wasn't the intended peg of where the team wanted it to be. So 40% change right off the heels of the SPS ranked battle announcement, which kind of blows my mind. I will be honest with you, I did not see this coming specifically. Mainly because let me put it this way. DEC going back to its peg, and we're not there yet, right? But DEC going back to its peg or having a major pump like this was one of the surest things that I think most people looking at this and analyzing the situation would have believed, at least for me, myself personally, right? But again, what I talk about on this channel, I can't say anything with certainty because this isn't financial advice. It's just game advice, right? Financial advice. But me, in my heart of hearts, I believe in the team, so I do believe in their ability to do whatever they can to get it back up to its peg price. But I was also trying to understand just how widespread the amount of DEC inflation was. And in my mind, I was willing to play the long game, right? Because to me, it's one of those things where it's like, I can't tell you when it's going to happen, but I'm fairly confident that it will happen eventually. Right. And keep in mind, again, we're not back at the peg yet. We still need to pump like another 35% from here, right? An additional 35% in order to get to the peg. But we're well on our way. And with the announcement that if this actually goes live, right, the SPS Ranked Battle Rewards, this sync is about to be cut off. And we do not have any more end of season, right, where you get all those sweet, juicy chests, especially in Diamond Champion with those multipliers on them. Get your multiple 100,000 DEC, which I've never gotten, but many people have. And that's all going to be wiped away, which is actually very exciting from a game economy standpoint. But the question is now, as we look at the further implications of this, have we seen the end of super cheap packs? I mean, packs were so low. I think when I woke up this morning before the peg, before the announcement, I really should have bought some DEC. I was actually thinking about it. Not a lot, but I was thinking about converting some of my vouchers to DEC just because it was so low. It was like 0.00052, and I was just like, maybe I should get some because that's like $2 for a pack. And clearly we are no longer there. In fact, if anything, we are approaching $3 a pack now. So pack prices essentially just jump like 50%, which is kind of nuts when you think about it. So if you want to buy packs off the secondary market, that doesn't seem to have moved very much. It's still $1.75. So I don't know what the arbitrage is there, but that's definitely a lagging. I don't want to say lagging indicator, but it's definitely lagging is what I should say. But I wonder if over time that will pump up. Now, the thing is, this is mainly based on the price of cards in the market. So maybe with packs no longer being sold like hotcakes anymore, that will slow down the amount of cards that are hitting the market, especially you got a lot of these flippers out there. I've done a little bit myself where you buy packs and then you sell them on the market to go and buy more packs. That may dry up now, considering that buying a pack is worth $3. And if your expected value is only $2, you're losing a lot, right? For every 100 packs you buy, it's like $100 right there. So you're losing a lot in that sense. And overall, I'm just curious to see where things go from a market perspective, both in the token market as well as in the card market. Because if the bleeding of cards, right, from all these open packs starts to dry up a little bit, people start soaking it up, maybe the card prices go up too. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just saying that one logical thing may lead to another logical thing, may lead to another logical thing. But there's that famous saying in investing, right, or in markets, like markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So, if the market seems like it's doing something irrational, don't try to play it because you don't know how long it can go on for, and it might just make you go and solve it. So at this point in time, I'm just trying to see what the next logical steps would be. And the first thing that jumps out to me are packs. Now, we are closing in on 9.7 million packs purchased, which means we're only about 300,000 away from Conquer Yasik. But if we slow down now, well, that could make things interesting. But again, it's this weird kind of positive feedback loop where if the prices of cards then start to pick up, then the entire ecosystem starts to grow by essentially like pushing forward the value from one area to another, right? Let's say the card values start to come up again, right? Well, all of a sudden, if the card values come up, the card flippers come in and say, hey, there's an arbitrage here, or I'm willing to take, a 5-cent loss per pack, but in order to open these packs, and that comes through and they start opening more packs. We reach this new equilibrium. Card prices go down a little bit, but overall, as we go back up to the intended peg price of 1 DEC, well, that could make things interesting if we have the card market follow it. But as of now, cheap packs seem like they're gone. And I do wonder, I know I'm probably speaking a little too bullish here, but I do wonder if we've seen the local low for DEC. I wonder if even if Bitcoin nukes, for example, right, and goes down into the teens, DEC was intended to be a stable coin, and the tokenomics for DEC at this point, I would say, far outweigh in terms of influence. I would say they far outweigh the market influence of, either global macro or crypto or Bitcoin specifically, right? I mean, we're seeing this today, right? There's a 40% pump in what's supposed to be a stable coin due to the tokenomics change that is upcoming within the week. So as we continue to eat through the DEC, as more talks about guilds and the cool things that they're going to be adding to guilds hopefully in the future starts to bubble up, people will be leveling up their guilds. I mean, they're doing it now, right? I'm starting to focus on the second guild that I have, and I know there's other guilds that'll probably be coming on board or wanting to level up into the higher tiers for SPS rewards when that eventually goes live. And I think, again, I'm just speculating here. I have no idea, but I would think that those rewards are probably going to go live before the end of the year. Now, I know end of the year is like 4 months, right? So that's a really long time frame. If I want to be a little more bullish, I wonder if it'll go live like within the next month or so, because they were talking about ranked battle rewards and SPS brawl rewards as something that they wanted to get out maybe sooner rather than later. We know Cryptomancer has been working on it, but we don't know where it's currently at, and hopefully we'll get an update on that soon. But guys, this is really exciting. Now, if what I'm saying actually comes to pass, and again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a guy who makes music that ended up playing Splinterlands, so take this all with a grain of salt. But if we start to push and pump up for DEC, I do believe that will have a significant impact on the pack sales and potentially slow them down a little bit. Now, other bullish factors can come in to mitigate this, but those will be completely external. And when I'm talking about that, I'm just thinking about other incentives that come about. So let's say the team is trying to push more pack sales and they do something with like GLS, right? Or they do something with Splinterfest or whatever. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I don't know. We've heard hints of it here and there, right? So in the town hall where they talked about GLS, Matt said something about like the packs that you have or the packs that you own might translate something over into GLS. So there could be elements here which could drive people to try and get maybe like a 2-for-1 type of deal. So I don't know what that will look like, and none of us really do. But overall, I'm really happy about this. I mean, I know it's going to slow down pack sales potentially, but this is getting DEC back to where the team wants it to be faster than I expected, and maybe faster than anybody expected. And who knows, we may see another subsequent dump, right? So I don't want you to think that, get on the rocket ship here and you have a guaranteed 35%. Sure, in the long run, I'm not telling you that it's going to happen, but I do believe, or at least I'm acting upon the faith in the team that they will eventually get it there. Even, like I said, even if it has to wait until land drops next year as another major DEC sync, which again is still speculation. That was the announcement they made like a couple of years ago when they were talking about land. Who knows what land looks like now, considering all the major changes that have happened to the game. So either way, I think this is a good move. I'm excited about it. And when it comes to packs, I hope you have gotten enough in order to ensure however many airdrops you wanted, because they just got a hell of a lot more expensive as we round the corner here into Conqueror Yasek at the 10 million mark. And then who knows what happens at 10 million. I personally I'm not bullish on 10 million being the, oh my gosh, everybody get in while you still can, right? I'm more of like the 12, maybe even 13 million kind of area where all of a sudden, once we cross that, I'll be checking every day, maybe every hour to see, hey, are pack sales starting to move? Because I'm probably going to buy another big chunk once they become available, right? Or once they get to, once we start getting to the end of, of Chaos Legion. So that being said, nobody knows what's going to happen next. I would say don't chase APRs. Don't chase big green numbers. Remember, you want to buy on red days and you want to sell on green days. So to be fully transparent with you, I was sitting on a pretty big lot of DEC. I sold it because I'm happy with the gain that I've made. And I don't mind hedging my bets a little bit that maybe we see a little bit of a retracement on DEC. Now, again, the tokenomics would not really imply that, but I just want to be transparent with you on what I've done. I sold about like 350 or 375,000 DEC just now because, again, I gotten it when it was 0.005, made a 40% return on it. It's not bad. I will take it. And hopefully, right? Hopefully one way or another, it's gotten me value already, and maybe it can get me more value in the future if DEC cools off a little bit, right? And people are just like, okay, all the whales coming in to buy, they stop buying. And over the next couple of days, we still see a lot of sell pressure as people maybe sell out of DEC because they have some gains and into something like SPS, which is clearly down from the 8.5 cents it was just a couple of weeks ago. Just saying. Just saying. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Have an amazing rest of your day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, how you're feeling about this. Where are you looking at? Is there something that I missed in the markets? Is there something that I missed logically? But otherwise, I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.